Hey everyone, it's a beautiful Saturday in a nice little quiet town in Virginia, and I just got done watching Leonard Kim's TEDx video on letting fear guide you, and it just brought back the memory after watching the video of where I was last summer to where I am now. Last summer, I was working with my family, and it was a job that I was very unhappy about. I had a one-year-old daughter, my girlfriend as well, and I was the sole person providing for our family. And it was tough. It was tough being a 24-year-old new parent, not knowing what to do or how to do things. And it was a tough time of being unhappy, depressed, not knowing what to do and not knowing what am I going to do. And one day I remember I got into a big argument with my mother at work, and she was yelling at me, and I just snapped. And I just remember yelling, "I can't take this anymore," and I stormed out. I got in my car and I just took off. I took off with the intention that I didn't want to come back, and I was gonna run away as far as possible. But I didn't even get past the county. I just drove around trying to cool my head, just sobbing in tears because I've never felt this way before. And luckily, I had some good friends who let me come by their house so I can calm down. I eventually went home and noticed that my girlfriend was worried about me, my parents, my mom, everyone was worried about me. And that was the last straw, and that made me realize that I had to do something about my life. I had to find my own happiness. I had to find the job that I wanted to do and I wanted to enjoy. So after that moment, I decided that I wanted to go back to doing taxes. I've always wanted to become an accountant, so I went to Jackson Hewitt and I took a tax course and I passed it. And I luckily messaged my girlfriend's uncle, who was a accountant for pro athletes and entertainers, and I just messaged him asking him if I can work for him, if he needs help. And he told me, why don't you come to Virginia for a couple months during busy season and see if it'll work out. So I took the chance and I did it. I left my family in Florida and I came to Virginia. I was in a new town, new area, felt pretty much lonely, and luckily I had great coworkers and a great boss who tried to make me feel as comfortable as possible. A couple months later, after working, I got the green light that I was going to work there full time, and I couldn't believe it that after so long of not knowing whether I was going to do what I wanted to do with my life, I finally made it, and now I can say that I'm a tax accountant for professional athletes and entertainers. The one thing that this whole year has taught me is that you can't do it alone. You need great support. You need a great group of people around you, whether it's far or near, whether it's through social media. You always need people that are going to support you. I have to thank Winnie's son because of how open she's been with me and how accepting she has been with me. I have to thank Cheddar, because Cheddar is what kept me going and finally gave me an outlet to talk about business and tech, for which I had no one to talk to about with. And John Steinberg, Lisa, Hope, JD, Durkin, all the Cheddar people, I have to thank them. I thank Neil. I thank Leonard Kim. I thank John Lim for giving me the encouragement and inspiration to do a podcast, which I hope will come out very soon. I thank everyone who follows me on Twitter, because the fact that you follow me means that I'm saying something and it's impacting you, or you get me. And I never thought people would get me. And I also have to thank my daughter and my girlfriend, because those two are my biggest supporters. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I thank my brother, my mom, all of my family, because they all support me, even though they drive me crazy sometimes. But they all support me. And I'm living proof that if you're unhappy and you want change, you need to do something about it, and you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And now I'm in a backyard of the house I'm renting that I hope to buy in the next couple of years. And this is only the beginning. I haven't hit my peak, and I hope to just continue on rolling and become an entrepreneur and keep on succeeding, learn from all my failures, learn from all my mistakes. And I hope you guys stay with me on this journey, and I hope that I can be of use to anyone. I appreciate you guys, whoever watches this. Even though I haven't met you, I love you all. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.